We've been getting a lot of questions about winter houseplant care, so today we're at Swanson's, and I'm with Glenna Bennett, the manager. Glenna, where is Swanson's?
We're in Seattle. We're north of Ballard in the Crown Hill district of Seattle.
This is a firm that's been here for a long time.
Oh my, since the beginning of the century.
Oh,
yes.
Wow. You're such a specialist on houseplants. That is, what I wanted to do today with our viewers is to share how to grow houseplants, not in a greenhouse, but in their home.
Oh, I would love to talk about that.
Okay, let's start with, I'm told now, I don't know whether this is the truth or not, 90% of all houseplant loss is due to overwatering. What suggestion do you have on watering?
Well, you know, we just tend to love them so much that we don't want to neglect them, so we overwater them. But basically, your houseplants are sleeping all winter long. You're not fertilizing them, their light is low, the watering needs are so much less that if you just lay back on that watering, maybe half of what you do in the spring and summer, they're going to be happy and they'll be much healthier in the spring.
Now, would the factor of maybe raising the temperatures in the home have anything to do with watering or not?
Actually, our homes become very dry and very warm in the wintertime, and we have so insulated our homes that we don't get fresh air to these plants. So let them rest, let them sleep in the wintertime and cut back on their watering unless they really need the water, then give them a good drink. It's better to do that than give them a cup of water a week. It's better to give them a good drink and moisten the root ball than it is to just give them a little tease of water through the winter.
Is it important? I've heard many times that you should water them with room temperature water, with warm water, with cold water. What would your recommendation be?
Well, there are exceptions. Your African violets certainly need the warm water when they're watered. It needs to be tepid, but most of them, even here in the greenhouse, we just water with hose water.
Okay. Very quickly, I want to ask you now, the watering requirements, for example, of these two plants, totally different, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, the jade holds water in the tissue of the foliage, and I don't water a jade until I can feel the lower leaves getting soft.
Oh, wow.
And when I feel they're getting soft, I know that they're using the water from the roots in order to give themselves moisture. So I really let that guy run dry. And spring is a good time to prune your jade too.
No fertilizer at this time of the year?
No fertilizer in the wintertime.
Okay. Watch the watering closely. What about humidity?
Humidity is important for a lot of plants, particularly your citrus plants, your gardenias. I would put them in a saucer with rocks and keep water in the rocks and let that humidity be an island of humidity for the plant, and they'd be very happy.